So now we have part 4 of my Legend of Zelda walkthrough. Last time we were just about to show the little kids how to play with swords, which doesn't seem like such a great idea to me, but you gotta do it anyway. So, alright, so start talking to them, and they point out that you have a sword on your back. Really? I hadn't noticed. So they ask you to teach them how to play with swords, and you agree. So, first they're going to ask you to show them a horizontal slice. Basically, you just swing the Wiimote back and forth. Done. Alright, so next he wants you to do a vertical slice, which is locking on with the Z and swinging the Wiimote, but you don't have to do that. She wants you instead to do a stab, which is you lock on with Z, tilt the joystick forward, and swing the Wiimote. I accidentally hit A and did a leaping strike. Alright, so this time, stab. Now she's going to ask you to do a spin attack, where you just shake the nunchuck back and forth. Huzzah! Alright, now they want you to do a leaping attack, was where you lock on with Z and you hit the A button. And you're gonna cut this guy's head right in half. It's so hard to impress little Mallow, apparently. Well, except for when you do that. He's really impressed by that, apparently. Alright, so now that you've shown them that, he says he's gonna try to remember everything, and next time he sees one of those monkeys, dun 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 dun, what are the odds a monkey shows up? So, like retarded little kids, of course, they're gonna chase after the monkey. And now you have to go chase after them too, because they were stupid and they ran into the woods all by themselves, and that's very dangerous because there's monsters out there. How he made it all the way to the end is a mystery to me. Alright, so you want to get on Epona, or whatever you named your horse, because you can't go all the way through to Faron Woods without her. So there's Beth there to the left, and you can just ignore her, and Mallow's there to the right, and you can ignore him too, because they're just going to tell you, oh, he went that way. Duh. There's nowhere else he could have gone. Alright, so run across the bridge and through this little ravine, and now you should find yourself in Faron Woods. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, so see, this is why you needed Epona, because you gotta jump over this gate here and run by the spirit spring here. That's not important until later. And run through this little tunnel, and straight is where you're supposed to go find Paulo. But you gotta go to the left this way, because you can't make it through that tunnel for talking to this guy. I'm probably gonna refer to him throughout the rest of the walkthrough as Afro Guy, but his real name is Koro. And for some stupid reason, he has bird's nest in his head. Not sure why. Alright, so he gives you a free lantern because it's a marketing ploy so that more people will buy lantern fuel from him. It's a business tactic, Guy. He doesn't ever call you by your name. It's always the Ordonian or Guy. Alright, so set your lantern to your B button, or one of your D-pad directions, and then use B to bring it out, and B to swing it to set stuff on fire. Doesn't necessarily set everything on fire, just some things. Anyway, if you empty out your jar and you eat the larva, you can always go and fill that with fuel. It'll cost you 20 rupees to fill your lantern or your jar. Now here's your first monster encounter. This is a Deku Baba. Basically like a big Venus flytrap. Once you defeat it, it should take a couple of swings. It will drop seeds, which are basically just Deku nuts, if you know what those are. Pretty much constant thing in the games. And that's a Keese. It's like a bat-like creature. It's got like a hook on the end of its big long tail. So I do recommend using your lantern to light all the torches on fire, because they'll stay lit for the rest of the game. Alright, so defeat this other Deku Baba. And you can go stare at that corner if you'd like. Not sure why I did. Alright, so you need to set these on fire to get by. You'll see them pretty often in the game. And then I rolled away from this rat. I guess I didn't want to fight it or something. So keep running through the tunnel, set the webs on fire as you encounter them. There is a little path off to the right there that you could have taken. It's a dead end. There is a little treasure chest at the end, but it's only got a yellow rupee in it. It's not really that big of a deal if you pass it up for now. Alright, so this is a bokoblin. They're very common in the game. You'll see them all over the place. Mostly you'll see them here and in Faron province as well. Alright, so keep moving. Find another Deku Baba here. And I kind of accidentally turned myself around right here. I was like, where? I'm walking the wrong way. There we go. Alright, so fight the Deku Baba. See? Picked up some seeds. Alright. So move this way. I guess I ignored that. Oh no! Fight that bokoblin and a couple more keys. Alright, and continue down this. You have to go this way before you go to the other spot. Always follow your map. It's the easiest way to get around. But you have to go over here first. Fight this last bokoblin and open up that chest where you will find the key to the gate of the woods. Alright, so now pull out your... Oh, fight these keys. Pull out your lantern and set the torches on fire to... Dun 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 dun! Pull up a secret chest. It's not necessary at this point. You could always come back and do this again later. But you get a heart piece when you open it up. When you collect 5 heart pieces, you gain another heart container. So for now we have 3. So once I find 4 more containers, I will have 4 hearts. Alright, so fight another bokoblin, if you haven't already. Alright, and I'm gonna continue this way. We're gonna run southeast so we can get to that other little part of the woods. And you can avoid the monsters as much as you want. You're gonna eventually run into a couple. Fight the keys, fight the bokoblin. Oop, look, there's another one. He wants a piece of the action. Once you get a better sword, you're gonna be a lot more powerful. Like, for now, they're going down with like 4 or 5 hits, but once you get the other sword, it's gonna be like 2. Alright, now that we've defeated those last 2, you're gonna want to open the gate, and you're gonna defeat that last bokoblin, and then you'll be on your way to Faron Woods again. Alright, so I'm gonna end this part of the tutorial, or the walkthrough, and I'll see you guys in the next one.